So here's the website for uploading audio files to the phone exhibit that I'm going to be showing off or displaying at Stone Branch Center for the Arts. You can see over here I have the original audio file that I have uploaded, and I can just jump in the middle and just play it.
Music of slicing, shredding, and melting.
And then over here is I downsample the audio down to a 8 kilohertz file, but I also downsample the frequencies to only be in a range of 300 hertz to 8 kilohertz. So it sounds a little muffled.
Of slicing, shredding, and melting cheese on a grill.
So you can definitely tell it sounds like the older analog phones. Now, the other part of this is you can see down here we have a transcription. I ran this through AI to figure out what I was saying. And then I take that and do a lot of formatting in order to create an audio file for TTY. And I remember always seeing separate numbers growing up on TV in the 80s for TTY phone numbers. I didn't really know what they were, other than they were for deaf people. But I was able to figure out how to make the sounds. And it sounds like a really old modem. Apparently it's really slow. It's only 45 baud, but it sends over 5 bits per character rather than 8. So it makes up for the slow baud in some ways. Anyway, what is a TTY? That is Teletype. And here's a Teletype. So you can see I have a keyboard. I can have these couplers that I can put a phone on. It actually has a printer, but this one actually has a screen. Okay, and it sounds like it's ready. And you can hear the same kind of tones that I just heard on the computer. Now I'm gonna hold this up to the computer, closer to the speaker, because it's important. And I'm gonna play that audio file. So there you go. I'm getting messages coming through as it hears them. And I can even type back to a TTY machine on the other end of the line. And it's going to mix up my my characters with whoever's writing to me at the same time. So it looks like there might have been a game of fighting over who's allowed to talk with these machines back in the day. Yeah, I haven't gotten it to print yet, although the printer is on. I'll have to look more into that. I just got this today. And the Teletype has been, I did that a few days ago before I bought this, so fun stuff. But I do have a second Teletype machine. I got one for like 30 bucks or I think it was 20 bucks and 40 bucks. They're both the same brand, but one's like a smart version. I think there's a smart version, and then there's a dumber version. I don't know the difference between the two, but I figure if I can hook the two up to each other in the exhibit, people will be able to dial each other on the Teletype machines and get an experience of what it was like to type messages to each other. And the other part is, you know, I love interactive things, and I think not only having a rotary phone and a crank phone that people can actually use, but having the Teletype just really adds to that experience of like, yes, we're able to type messages to each other. It's almost like a secret decoder or something. So yeah, fun stuff. But yeah, as soon as this dials into a number and that audio file plays, this is going to start spitting out the message. So that's pretty cool.